How's it going, everyone? It's Artifact. Today we're going to make a chord loop in 2 minutes. Let's listen to it. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get these kind of saw chords in Vital just using the initial preset. So literally we open up Vital, we've got our saw wave here. All we're going to do is turn on the unison all the way full to 16 voices. Then we're going to come over to the advanced tab here and we're going to select minor chord. So we go from normal saw into minor chord. Just tweak these settings to change the sound a little bit. Then we come over to the effects section. Chorus, just get a bit more movement going on, so it's a bit more of a Reese kind of chord. Compressor, bring out that high end, no settings really adjusted, just a little bit on the attack and release and turning up the high end. Then we go straight on to the main kind of part of the sound, which is the reverb. It gives it that nice long tail, and we map the velocity here. So we just move the velocity onto the mix, so we can control the mix of the reverb in our MIDI notes. Then all we do is we go to distortion at the end and drive things up. So we're kind of driving that distortion with the reverb on the sound already. Come over to the the processing. We just take out some of the low end so it doesn't conflict with our bass too much, and Camel Crusher at the end just to stop it going above 0. And then just pressing one note, we have like a nice stabby minor chord. And I've got this bass section here in my song. We just listened to it from the last tutorial. And although it's cool, I want to add in some chords, to spice things up a bit, spice up the rhythm. So I just played these chords in here very simply. Just on the D note, so the D minor chord, and then one up at the end. So this is a D sharp minor right at the end. So if we listen to the loop, but they're kind of still conflicting a bit. So what I've done is I've just chopped up the audio to take out the little parts of audio from the bass when the chord is hitting. So we have this kind of obvious like separation between the two elements. And another thing to note is I've mapped the velocities to the reverb. So we have very little reverb on the first note, and on the last one we have quite a lot more. And we can in Logic we can just draw a velocity curve like this to kind of plan that out. And another thing we've done is we've changed the note lengths as well. So the first note is always a bit longer and the second one is a bit shorter. So it's like duh, 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 duh. And that creates a little bit more interesting kind of pattern as well. But yeah, that's already quite a heavy, in-your-face kind of saw chord using Vital, using the initial preset, and literally just a bit of unisoning, and then selecting the chord option here. And then, yeah, as I said, a bit of chorus for a bit of extra movement, some compression to bring out that high end, some reverb to give that kind of chord big room sound, and then some distortion at the end to like blend everything together and make it nice and loud. And yeah, that's done in 2 minutes, and that's something that you could use in like a lot of your songs. If you're struggling for a lead sound, a nice saw chord like this, you could then just put a really long reverb on it and bounce it out as a pad, or you could use it for any number of things, but it's going to be a nice element that you can use in like any part of your song. So I hope that's a helpful little mini tutorial tip for you today. I'm going to be doing a live stream tonight on YouTube at 7 PM, so definitely feel free to join me and learn a bit more with me. So see you then. Ciao.